Ashley, I'm over here. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 1. You guys are like, actually, there's too many book videos. Sorry, I'm becoming a booktuber. Okay, so we're going to start off with all of these books. And today's Vlogmas video, Vlogmas Day 1, will be about books, obviously. And, of course, they're all TikTok books. Not one single one of them isn't. Let's just begin. I don't know if you guys can see my face. I'm trying to be in the frame. Let's just start. So, The Cheat Sheet by Sarah Adams. I'm just going to tell you the storyline behind each book, if I can, and give my opinion. This was a 5-star read for me. It was really good. 4 or 5 stars at least. You can decide if it's 4 stars or 5. I thought it was very good. So yeah, I would go read it. It's about an NFL player, right, who basically falls in love with his best friend. Marry a little meet cute. I DNF'd this book. I am not going to talk about it. I'll talk about it in the upcoming Christmas video. I can't even look at this book. Like, I hate how it started, and no, not a fan, sorry. Okay, next up is the book series I'm going to talk about. It happened one summer. I think in my last video, I by accident butchered the name of this book. So the girl's name is Piper, and this is Brandon, this is Piper, and she gets in trouble by her dad and has to go to this guy's Brandon's town. Brandon's a fisherman, and she has to go to the ocean where he works and work with him. Basically, I don't know. I don't want to spoil it, but I guess you guys are getting what I'm saying. Hopefully you are. But anyways, they fall in love type thing. And book 2 is about Hannah falling in love with Brandon's best friend. What is his name? Oh, his name's Fox, which is an interesting name for a boy. So Fox and Hannah's story. Piper and Brandon's. Whose do I like more? I can't. Probably Fox and Hannah is more. Book 2, obviously 5 stars. This is 4 stars. Still recommend the series as a whole. So, start with this book though, because if you don't, you're going to be confused. Now, the book that I'm currently reading is called When in Rome. I believe I'm only on chapter 4, so I can't tell you guys much about it besides it doesn't take place in actual Rome, okay? It takes place in Rome, Kentucky, and this is the back of it. Amelia Rose, known as Ray Rose, to her adoring fans. So she's maybe a YouTuber, a cooking YouTuber, I believe, is burnt out from years of maintaining her Princess of Pop image, inspired by her favorite Albany Hepburn film. Roaming holiday, she drives off in the middle of the night for a break in Rome, Kentucky that is, when Nolan Walker finds Amelia, which is the part that I'm currently reading in the chapter, is on his front lawn in her broken down car. He makes it clear he doesn't have the time or patience for celebrity problems. He's too busy running the pie shop his grandmother left him and reminding his nosy but lovable neighbors to mind their own business despite his better judgment. He lets her stay in his guest room, but only until her car is fixed. Then she's on her own. But no one starts to see a difference. Okay, so I think what is his name? I'm butchering his name. His name's not Nolan, it's Noah. So Noah starts to fall in love with this girl, I'm guessing. That's my guess, okay? Okay, moving on, that was a mouth twister there, is The American Room Experiment by Elena Adams. So, yeah, I'll read you the summary. I'm only going to read half, though, because I'm dehydrated and losing my voice. Rosie Graham has a problem. A few, actually. She just quit her well-paid job to focus on her secret career as a romance writer, only to enter a creative slump. Then the ceiling of her New York apartment literally crumbles on her. She heads to her best friend Lena's empty apartment, not knowing that Lena has already lent the studio to her cousin Lucas. Oh God. Who Rosie has been stalking. Oh geez. For a lack of a better word, on Instagram. To Rosie's surprise, Lucas offers to let her stay with him. Huge mistake, buddy, if she stalks you online. at least until she can find some affordable temporary housing. Soon, Rosie discovers that Lucas is intent on coming to her rescue like a Spanish knight in shining armor. Only his trolls around the place, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I don't want to spoil it, but I think you guys get what's going to happen. I think there's going to be an ugly love type of situation here. So yeah, just go read it. I believe this book is not going to let me down, and I'm really hoping it doesn't. Okay, All Your Perfects by Colleen Hoover. I'm going to make a Colleen Hoover book recommendation video on Christmas Eve, actually. Hold me to that, everyone. Do not let me forget. Please and thank you. I heard this book is very, very depressing. I'm not going to read the summary. I'm going to go into this blinded like everyone else has who has already read this book. And let's just jump into the grand finale book. Okay. Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. Now, I read Mighty Moves On by Lucy Score, and I DNF'd that book and gave up on it. So I'm giving her a second chance. Let me read you the back of it. Knox Morgan doesn't tolerate drama, especially in the form of a stranded runaway bride. Okay. Naomi Witt is on the run, not just from her fiancé and a church full of well-wishers, but from her entire life. Although if you ask her, Naomi's right in to the rescue of her estranged hot mess of a twin. Tina to knock out a rough around the edges town where deputies are settled on the old-fashioned way with fists and beer, usually in that order. Too bad for Naomi, her evil twin hasn't changed at all. She robs her and is just her evil twin. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't want to spoil it. I'm sure every girl has already read it, and I'm late to the reading game, obviously. So go read it, and this is the chunkiest book that I will ever read in my whole life, probably. And am I sad about it? Am I mad? No. I'm excited for this book the most of all these, so hopefully it doesn't let me down. Okay, that is all my books that I've read. Or actually, sorry. I've read some of them, and some I did not read. I showed you guys the ones that I did not read, and the ones I already did. And Colleen Hoover books. I'm so excited to jump into other Colleen Hoover books. I want to read Regretting You and Confess and All Your Perfects. So yeah, if I read those 3 books, Layla I DNF'd, but so maybe Layla won't be in that video, but the rest of her books will, and I'll give my opinions on them. Bye, Ashley Emmy. Merry Christmas. Hope it's a good one when it comes. I know it's not Christmas yet. But I hope you guys all are enjoying your holiday season. And I hope you guys had a great, lovely Thanksgiving. I didn't vlog on Thanksgiving because I was at my aunt's. But yeah. Bye. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you're new and you like books just as much as me, please tell me out of all these books what you've read and what was your favorite. Bye. You guys cannot see me. Okay, I gotta go. This video is long enough. Oh my god.